60-word meanings related to newspaper and magazines. Newspaper, periodical publication providing news, articles and features on current events, politics, sports, entertainment, etc. Magazine, periodical publication offering articles, photographs and illustrations on various subjects like fashion, lifestyle, travel, health, technology, etc. Editorial, opinion piece written by the publication staff expressing their viewpoint on a specific issue. Headline, attention-grabbing title or caption at the top of an article summarizing its main point. Columnist, writer who regularly contributes opinion pieces or commentary on specific topics. Journalism, profession of collecting, investigating and presenting news and information to the public. Circulation, total number of copies of a publication distributed or sold. Press release, official statement issued by an organization to the media for publication. Byline, name of the article's author appearing at the beginning or end of the piece. Feature, in-depth article or story focusing on a particular subject. Front page, the first page of a newspaper featuring the most important stories and headlines. Layout, arrangement of text, images and advertisements in a publication. Investigative journalism, in-depth reporting that uncovers hidden information, exposes corruption or investigates significant issues. Op-ed, opinion piece written by someone not affiliated with the publication, offering their perspective. Publishing, process of producing and distributing printed or digital content. Fact-checking, verifying the accuracy and truthfulness of claims and statements in articles. Journalist, a professional who researches, writes and reports news for newspapers, magazines or broadcast media. Subscription, payment made to receive regular copies of a publication. Scoop, exclusive news story obtained before other media outlets. Print media, publications produced in a physical format such as newspapers and magazines. Feature story, in-depth article that goes beyond the basic facts, focusing on human interest or storytelling. Copy editing, editing and revising written content for accuracy, grammar, style and clarity. Tabloid, compact-sized newspaper known for sensational and celebrity-focused stories. Masthead, section of a publication listing its staff members, editors and publishers. Press conference, event where journalists are invited to hear and ask questions of a public figure or organization. Review, critical evaluation of a book, movie, product or event, offering an opinion and recommendation. Editor, person responsible for selecting and preparing content for publication. Layout design, arranging text, images and graphics in an appealing and coherent manner. Caption, brief description or explanation accompanying an image or photograph. Deadline, the time by which an article or piece must be submitted for publication. Photojournalism, the practice of capturing and presenting news stories through photographs, often with accompanying captions or narratives. Front page story, a news article deemed important or significant enough to be featured on the front page of a newspaper. Feature section, a dedicated section within a magazine or newspaper that focuses on specific topics such as arts, travel or lifestyle. Editorial board, A group of senior editors or journalists who collectively determine the editorial policies and direction of a publication. Advertising, the practice of promoting products, services, or events through paid messages or visuals in newspapers and magazines. Layout editor, a person responsible for designing and arranging the visual elements of a publication, including images, text, and advertisements. Interview, a conversation between a journalist and a person of interest conducted to gather information, opinions, or insights for an article. Journalistic ethics, principles and standards that guide journalists in their professional conduct, including accuracy, fairness, and independence. Cover story, the main article featured on the cover of a magazine, often highlighting a significant event, personality, or topic. Opinion section, a section in a newspaper or magazine that presents personal perspectives, commentary, and analysis on various subjects. Publishing industry, the sector involved in producing, distributing, and selling newspapers, magazines, and other printed materials. Media bias, the perceived or actual inclination of a publication to favor certain political, social, or ideological viewpoints in its reporting. Fact checker, a person responsible for verifying the accuracy and reliability of factual claims made in articles before publication. Infographic, a visual representation often in the form of charts, graphs, or diagrams used to present complex information or data in a clear and concise manner. Digital journalism, the practice of reporting, producing, and disseminating news content through online platforms and digital media. Letter to the editor, a written correspondence from a reader expressing their opinions or feedback, published in the letter section of a newspaper or magazine. Editorial independence, the autonomy of a publication's editorial team to make decisions and express their opinions without interference or influence. Breaking news, up to the minute information about an event or development that is currently unfolding, often considered urgent or significant. Satirical magazine, a publication that uses humor, irony, and parody to critique and comment on political, social, or cultural issues. Press freedom, the right of journalists to report news and express opinions without censorship or undue influence. Journalistic integrity, the adherence to high ethical standards, honesty, and accuracy in reporting and storytelling. Media literacy, the ability to critically analyze and evaluate media messages, including those presented in newspapers and magazines. Editorial policy, the guidelines and principles that shape a publication's stance on various issues and determine the types of content it publishes. Public interest, the welfare, well-being, and concerns of the general public, often considered in the news selection and coverage by newspapers and magazines. Column inches, a unit of measurement used in print media to determine the length and size of an article or advertisement. Press photographers, a professional photographer who captures images to accompany news stories, features, or editorials. Lead story, the most important or attention grabbing article featured prominently at the beginning of a newspaper or magazine. Media convergence, the merging of different forms of media such as print, broadcast, and online into a single platform or outlet.